Hey, what's up, guys? Number one cheater here. No, I'm just kidding. So I had a encounter with this one streamer about a week ago at this point because I've been just delaying it and procrastinating and stuff. Um, we were going against her. Me and my friend, the Sable and Zarina, we are both on non-mode because we both had TTV and stuff in our name, and we did not want to have our names shown if we're not actually live or anything because I hate it. We all hate it. Whenever someone has stuff in their name, we go look them up and they're not live and it says they haven't been live in 5 months. Please, for the love of God, if you do that, please put yourself in a non-mode and stop wasting our time. So anyway, I was going against this artist on whatever this map's called, Square. I just know it's Square something. And we ended up being accused as cheaters because we were on a non-mode and the VTuber was blind. Yep, that's why we're cheaters. So the quality is going to be a little garbo because what's it called? The compression from taking it from Twitch and obviously recording the Twitch upload of it's going to compress it and compress it. So it's going to look a little wonky sometimes, like blurry and all that, but we're here for the details, not the gameplay. So here we go.
Pentimento and Undying.
Oh, one more thing. I don't care. I'm not censoring names. I ain't a little bitch. And she also actually had some really good perks. She had Penty, Undying, Grim Embrace, I think, and then Unnerving, which was but everything else was pretty decent, so.
Okay. I can work with that. An unnerving presence and some unknown perk. Yeah, I'll take Pentiment. Her perk too.
So you see my friend running them already. Quality got a little goofy here.
No, I fucked up.
Running the garbage loop. Immediately running the shack.
Nox, thank you so much for the follow, hun. Welcome in.
Keep just playing good
Does she
here.
have objects?
Not wasting any of the resources, just holding W across the map. That's very smart. And then this is when she gets in chase with me. I immediately run Shack and I don't drop it because I ain't a loser.
You're dropping it already? Damn, you don't know how to play.
I mean, I dropped it because comp, you know? No, I honestly don't remember this game at this point. I immediately thought I wouldn't have dropped it, but I did. And I was like, oh yeah, she said I was trash because of it.
Hey.
I don't know if you heard, but she said you need to learn how to play. Keep that in mind for later.
You're dropping it already? Damn, you don't know how to play.
Keep in mind later when she says you need to learn how to play. So we just holding W gaming. I think I did get it off my head at this point. Yeah.
She got a lot of distance. Holy heck.
Because you took the long way. That's why I got a lot of distance. I just held W and you went like in a weird L shape.
Wait, what?
She misheard the gen. Which I can't really blame her for because
well.
DVD sounds are kind of wonky.
I can't catch up to them. I had a feeling about this lobby too. I had such a strong feeling.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. She had a strong feeling about this lobby because two people were on a non-mode and this dude has an Asian name. I think that's what she said. She said their like name was in a different language, so she thought they were cheater. Which is kind of crazy. To think someone's cheating because they have different letters in their name. I feel bad for this Chris. This Chris got
How are they getting rid of
tunneled.
my birds before I even get the thing pulled up? They're getting rid of my birds before I can even shoot them.
Because you're taking too long to shoot them.
Oh my god, I'm getting stuck. Oh,
Nice. Greeting
I
the
should have. I
pallet.
knew it too.
She's saying she could have dodged the. She should have dodged the lobby. By the way, dodged the lobby because people were on a non-mode. Like what? Hello?
I just had such a bad feeling about this lobby.
I mean, was the bad feeling your skill issues? I don't understand. Also, sorry, my eyes bother me. That's why it looks like my avatar is
Wait, why
winking.
didn't that
I keep closing
count
it.
towards him getting that? That was weird. You're welcome to do that, DA. I don't think this game's gonna go too well, unfortunately.
Fortune teller. But not for the reasons you think. It's because we're cheating. It's not because of skill issue. Nice. Put it too far to the left, but Kiwi's gonna go down anyway because she's running away from it. Okay. There's me getting hit by the birds trying to go for a pallet save. Just wasting their time until they can recover. Didn't want to drop the pallet in case someone else was nearby. She fake picked up. I ran over here.
Come on!
I teabagged her there, if I don't know if you saw.
That Serena just teabagged me. What a cunt.
She got so mad over a few clicks of the
Trying
LT
to play
button.
fair and she's gonna teabag like that? Really? How classy.
Play fair?
I had
Brother.
such a bad feeling because
We're playing DBD. You're killer. You don't need to play fair. You play however you want to win. Just because you want to play fair doesn't mean we have to play fair. That's just how it goes. Because whenever I try to play fun and I go against full set squads, it's like, well, I guess I lost. It's just how it goes. You just go, oh well, you don't get pissy like this.
is the anonymous accounts and the Chinese account. Just bad.
One, that's
feeling
Japanese.
overall.
Two, getting suspicious because people have their names hidden is kind of a stupid thing. Chris is very smart. I didn't really watch his chase whenever I recorded this. Oh, the greed.
How did that not
Nice.
count?
I think he gets sniped here though, because of him taking too long.
I'm sorry, Chad. I'm
What
struggling this game.
What he should have done? I think there's a locker on the first floor, isn't there?
How did that not count?
I can't remember. Is there a locker on the first floor? No, there isn't. If anything, he should have went upstairs then and hopped out the window up there. Because, it's a 50-50 window.
I'm sorry, Chad. I'm struggling this game. Ooh!
Yeah, keep in mind, they said they were playing fair, but here they are
Was
tunneling
this
out
on
this,
here?
not Chris, well, it is Chris, yeah.
Bad
Filling out the
feeling
Chris.
about this lobby. I really do.
But you gotta talk about
I
having
know
a
I
bad
keep
feeling.
saying it, but it's coming more evident.
What's coming more evident? The fact that you're getting beat because of skill issue? Like, you're playing artist and you clearly don't play artist. So, like, why is this our issue? Why are we the sus ones? Because you're bad at artists. That makes no sense to me. We just pressured the gen. I remember this. She took the hit for it. Nice. And then she's like, I'm gonna go tunnel.
I just need a tunnel. I'm
Yeah.
gonna tunnel him out.
All that tunneling too, and still only got a 1K. Spoiler alert. I think there are 2 gens left at this point. Maybe 1? No, it was 2. Took the hit for him, taking the down too. Oh, can't hit. I pick up the dude in time because I forget if it was me or the Jane, but one of us had We're Gonna Live Forever, so we picked up very, very quick. So she did not have any time to go hit someone else because we were immediately there ready to pick up.
How did you get him up so quickly?
And I body blocked.
What? Yes, honey? I'm kind of in the middle of something.
And then he goes down here because he doesn't have anything. He should have stayed at that loop in that square
Okay,
house
honey.
with the window and the
Juju,
pallet.
I'll read that in a sec, honey. That was so weird. They got him up so fucking quickly.
It's called a perk. We're in Chaos Shuffle. You do know any perk can be possible here, right? Like what? How's that sus? Okay, it is 3 gen at this point, so
Exactly.
we all healed up. And then
Probably through getting that.
And then this is where they're both going to the upstairs gen, so they can't be hit by birds. And I'm running her and just stalling out for time to the point where I die. You'll see a controller moment at the end,
1K,
which is funny, but
needed a 1K.
I'm just sitting here pre-dropping.
Drop
Yep.
everything.
This is the first one I pre-dropped, so I don't know what you mean. Because the one at Shack, I knew it was going to stun you. And the other one, I knew it was going to stun you. This is the only one I pre-dropped.
We love a girl who teabags after pre-dropping. Oh, that's so close. I feel like that should have hit.
It definitely wouldn't have hit. That is stupid. And then she gets mind gamed here.
Wait, what?
Because I turned right around the corner. Break line of sight and confuse her with awkward pathing. Here's the controller moment in a second here. I dropped this. I went to go repel the birds, but repelling the birds and vaulting are the same button on controller. So I vaulted the pallet and I was like, oh, controller moment. And then by the time I go down, Jen should pop. Yep.
Bastards.
She gets so mad that she's calling us bastards because we got the gen done. Like, what? Why are you getting so butthurt because you lost? Especially on a character you barely play. I would understand if it was like your main and you were just like doing everything possible or something, but you're not. You're playing bad. She's gonna camp me and start throwing birds up, but she loses track and just fully tunnel visions trying to throw birds at stuff in a second here.
I'm just happy with the 1K, honestly. This lobby was so sus. I don't like anonymous accounts.
You can not like anonymous accounts, but you can't call them sus because you're ass at the game. That's the main point here, is calling anonymous accounts sus because they're better than you. Because, if anything, I played horrible that game. Half the time I just held W and then mind gamed one thing, dropped a few pallets, and then that was it. Like, I didn't even do much that game. She loses track, and in a second here, Kiwi will come save me when she looks away. Kiwi was smart and dodged every hit on the right side, so she probably thought we were both on the left. And then I get saved. She's weighing down the bar of time, then dodge. She loses track of me right here. Thinks I went left, but I didn't.
Wait, where'd she go?
And she's blind too.
Where'd she go? She actually did she teleport?
No, I didn't teleport. You're just blind.
I think she actually teleported. Chat. Yup. Am I the only one that saw that? I think she...
And then she went to the wrong gate
what?
too.
What? She dropped down and then she was gone.
Let's see me disappearing. So if you look here, I hop off that ledge, right? It's going to be very hard to see with the potato quality, but this blood pool just started spawning. You'll see it expand. And then if you look very, very closely between the wood piles, you can see my glowing hair. Right there. That's me. That is my glowing motherfucking hair. Right there. She's just blind. Not only that, she goes back. She looks over here.
Where'd she go?
That's a fresh scratch mark right there. That ain't old. That's fresh. And there's a blood pool next to it, meaning I went this way, not that way. So, yikes.
Where'd she go?
And then she just full on accuses at that point because she just was blind.
Right? Like, I dropped down after her. Her scratch marks were gone.
They weren't gone. They went the other way, brother. Who was it? Jane had We're Gonna Live Forever.
I'm not...
Yeah, she had We're Gonna Live Forever, and then... I didn't have anything. I had double scratch marks and potential energy, and what was the other one?
To accuse a cheat.
Windows. Which I hate personally, because it's a crutch perk, and plus I can't focus when I have all that shit on my screen. It just is really bad.
Cheating? But...
Listen to this.
I'm not the one to accuse of cheating.
You're not the one to accuse of cheating. You said like 4 times in the match this game was sus. What do you mean? The whole match you were claiming we were sus and cheating. You saying, this game's sus, is basically the same thing as I think these people are cheating. Just because you didn't outright say it doesn't mean you weren't thinking it. Or basically implying it.
But... I mean, she was just... There was no blood pool.
There was. You're just blind.
That's so sus. I don't know. Because I dropped down, like, just a little, like,
I think I came to the chat at this point, and I was when she was trying to claim I was cheating. I think I showed the chat in the video. I don't know. I don't remember.
But even then, like, I looked to the other side of it, and all I saw was disabled.
Yeah, here.
I don't know. I'm not gonna be like, oh.
This guy was like, what the fuck, cheating motherfucker? That was hell sus.
Oh my gosh, she totally did it, but I don't know. That was really weird.
And this is when I came in. I was like, wait, what happened? I was like, what? I was like, are you accusing me of cheating? What?
I'm trying to figure out where Zarina went after I dropped down after her.
And I tried to explain to her, I'm like, I just went to the right. I didn't cheat.
Like, I didn't... The scratch mark stopped. I only saw sable scratch marks and I didn't see the blood pool, so I was trying to figure out how I missed that.
Yeah, that's just on you for being blind. We all have those moments, but it was me trying to joke about it too. I'm like, I didn't cheat, huh? And then I had like a fucking laughing emoji, like, what the fuck?
I I'm only saying it because I didn't see you. Like I followed behind you and you were gone.
You clearly didn't follow behind me because you were very bad at following me then. And you might need a leash or like something to know where people are going then, because if you're that blind.
And I didn't see the blood pool.
I've already made my case on the blood pools.
So maybe just scratch marks were messed up.
The scratch marks weren't messed up. I immediately did a 180. If anything, they might have stuck a little bit to the actual wall of the fucking the hangman thing, whatever. I forget what it's called. But you still would see the blood pools. And which I've shown, you did see the blood pools. And you could clearly see my hair glowing too at some points through the wall.
I'm only saying what I saw on my POV, hun.
What you see on your POV is you're just blind. Like, even looking at your point of view, you can clearly see that I wasn't cheating. And then the mod goes, she ain't outright accusing, but the entire match she was calling us sus and shit, which is like, kind of like lying to my face, basically, because that's what you were saying the entire match.
Yeah. What kind of said?
That's not what you were saying though.
Just really confused.
You weren't confused. You were outright confirming that I was a cheater, saying she teleported. Oh my god, she teleported. No, I didn't. You're just blind as hell. What the fuck do you mean? Lying straight to my face saying I didn't say that. Yes, the fuck you did. And then they try to blame it on Dead by Daylight shit again because, God forbid, I can't have a skill issue. It's got to be Dead by Daylight's fault. It's goofy, dude. Yep, the scratch marks are buggy, blah blah blah. Let's be honest. Alright. Scratch marks on some maps are terrible, aka maps with a lot of grass on the ground, or indoor maps that are very close quarters like Hawkins, because sometimes the scratch marks will be on the walls instead of the floor, which I think they're supposed to be fixing again in the next update that's coming out tomorrow as of recording this. Um, but you can't use that as an excuse for everything. With a little bit of common sense, you can figure out where I went without immediately jumping to they're cheating. Because I do the same shit on my streams where I look one way, I'm like, fuck, they didn't go this way because the scratch marks lied to me. I'm like, goddamn scratch marks. But I immediately know which way they went then because I just turn around and see the scratch marks going the other way. It ain't that hard. I'm pretty sure that was basically it. Here.
I'm sorry, I blanked out for a second.
Yeah, that's basically it. Let me see real quick. Where's artist? Yeah, they're P3 with artists. They just got them for their perks and then stopped playing them. Like, you don't play artists, dude. It tried to act like it's anything besides a skill issue. It was crazy. You play Huntress, not Artist. They're very different in their playstyles. So, yeah. Confirmed cheater here. I'm probably going to get banned by tomorrow, apparently. But not really, but... Anyway, that's basically it. Have a good night. Bye. Have fun with Kanki tomorrow.